everyone, I'm posting a video after a very long time and I'll be sharing videos regularly from now on. In our DSA and problem solving series, we have already covered topics like prime numbers and factors. Today, we are going to discuss a very simple but important problem, finding the sum of the first n numbers. For example, finding the sum of numbers from 1 to 100. The usual approach is to iterate from 1 to n and add each number. This method is called brute force method. We will solve this problem using this method and think about the alternate one. Here we have a method called sum of numbers, which takes the parameter int and also returns the integer value. First I will be using for loop to iterate from 1 to 100. For I in 1 to 100. Before that, we need a variable to store the values when we add each time, where sum is equal to 0. So I am adding each I value and storing it with sum. Finally, I am returning sum. The answer is 5050. This method works fine, but it has a cost. Time complexity here is big O of n because we loop through all n numbers once. This is fine for small values of n, but it becomes inefficient when n is large like 1000, 10,000 or more. Now let's look at an alternate and optimized approach. We start with s is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 100. We are rewriting the same expression reversely from 100 to 1, and then we are adding these two expressions. We will get 2s is equal to 101 plus 101 1 plus 101. When you keenly observe, whenever we add any two pairs, we are actually getting 101. So the number of 101s are 100. We can write the expression as 2s is equal to 100 into 101, s is equal to 100 into 101 divided by 2. Here 100 is nothing but n and 101 is nothing but n plus 1. So using these formula, we will get the result directly without any looping. The time complexity here is big O of 1 because the result is calculated using a fixed number of operations. The key takeaway here is we reduce the time complexity from big O of n to big O of 1, which means the solution is much faster and works efficiently even for a very large values of n. Now we can easily implement this optimized approach in code. Now let's remove the old code and replace it with a new formula. Remove it. We are going to have a variable sum which uses a formula num into num plus 1. Here num is nothing but a n that is in the formula, so don't get confused. Divide that by 2 and we are returning sum. Let's see whether we will get the same answer or not. Yeah, we got the same answer. Before we wrap up, a quick note. I also provide iOS training, resume reviews, mock interviews and freelancing support for those who want to grow in their career or switch into iOS development. If you are interested in any of these or need guidance, feel free to reach me out at amptechtraining@gmail.com. I'm happy to help. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more such content. Thanks for watching.